Hey Stampers, it's me again. I'm back. Somebody asked me to show you how to make the bow maker. I just hope I can film it on the side for you to see. Otherwise it's going to be a bit awkward. I've got these beautiful ribbons here from the gorgeous Georgie Burns. I'm going to try and keep it so you can see how I'm filming, if that's okay. Oh. And I'm going to be using some of her beautiful ribbons. I'm looking, I can see it, so it seems okay. The first ribbon I'm going to show you is the gingham ribbon. I absolutely adore this. And what I'm going to do first, I'm just going to open, because I want a slightly larger bow for this one. I just hope I've fetched enough ribbon across. And I'm going to try and do a double one. Always angle our ends. I do anyway, you don't have to. I like to squash them together as well. And also, let me just trim this one. Just love gingham ribbon. It's absolutely stunning. If I cut that way, it gives you a little flagged end. So it's up to you. There's loads of different ways. So you're going to start with this end of your bow. Keeping your tail pretty long. You can always trim off at the end. And you're just going to wrap it round once. I'll show you the first one first. Then you're going to tuck it under. Come back over the top. And then you're going to cross these over. Fetch that up. And pull it tight. You can position this then. You can get this and make sure it's bang in the centre. I'm not going to pull this one tight, because I want to show you this one. But if you pull that really tight, that will close that centre. And once you pull it, there's no opening it. Trust me, it will stay in position. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to use some of this. It's coming back in, this colour is, and it's Blackberry Bliss. And somebody, I think it was Roden70, which is a lovely Karen from the Netherlands. She gifted me this in colour accessory pack, which is all these beautiful ribbons. Mossy Meadows, Crushed Curry, I think it's Coastal Cabana, and Tangerine Tangelo, if I remember the name rightly, and Blackberry Bliss. And I'm using this one because it's coming back in. So I'm leaving it attached to the roll as well, so I'm not wasting any. I'm going to take my peg down one just for this little bow. So again, you are going to pop your cord this way, wrap it round. I need to give it that way, sorry, I do apologise. Wrap it round to under and over. And then at this stage, if your tail is too long, just pull it gently, so you know the length of your tails. You're going to cross it under now, and you're going to position your bow where you want it and squeeze and pull really tight. And then you've got your beautiful little bow. Isn't that gorgeous? That is beautiful. But trust me, that is not going anywhere. When you pull up tight, that is tight. That is, it's not going to come undone whatsoever. I do find with the bow maker though, if you're doing, say the black ribbon that we had, the new one, it does start, this is like a wire and glossy and thick. Makes a beautiful bow, but it does start to undo because of the fabric. It depends on the fabric. So, and I've got a little bow I made here with the bow maker, and it's basically, it's the same stuff, but this is in mint macaron. So these colours, some of these colours, Coastal Cabana, Mossy Meadows and Blackberry Bliss are coming back. So I'm going to pop my little bows in there, because these are the bits we had from on stage. So when I've made my little bow, I'm going to pop that in there. So I'm going to keep the tails pretty long. And snip that off. I always like to leave it attached to the roll as well, because you're not getting any waste really. You may have a little bit from one side or when you cut your tails down, but look, that is not going anywhere. You can pull on them, they're not going nowhere. That is it, and it's tight. But there's how to use it with the cord. I'm going to pop that. I'm going to use a couple of different types of ribbon to show you. So that's with our baker's twine. This is super thick. I love that. Makes some great projects. Now for my double bow. You can do it 3 or 4, and you can just keep going. It depends how much ribbon you want on there. So this is the end I flagged. This is a piece we've cut off. So you're going to wrap it around once. And you're going to wrap it around again. And this is where you get your double bows, triple bows. You just keep wrapping it around. And it's the same process. Pass it under, over the top. Loop it like you would your shoelaces. Line up your bow. And like while it's on the bow maker, you can move it back and forth if you can see. To get it right in the middle. And then pull it. Once you've pulled it tight, it's not going anywhere, trust me. And then you take it off. And there's your double bow. This is going to go on one of my projects, so you just open them and separate them now. But look how pretty that is. And if you want that flagged end, fold into you upwards. Always fold upwards. If you fold down, you'll get the other side. And I love this ribbon. It's so nice to work with and cut. And you're going to get that beautiful pendented end. Let me do it down here. If you fold downwards and then cut, you're going to get the pointy end. And you don't want that. So fold upwards and then snip, and I'm going to try and keep them at the same length. And 2 beautiful pendented ends and a double bow. Now I am the world's worst bow maker, but with this little device it's amazing, absolutely amazing. Look at that. Isn't that just the prettiest little thing? Who wouldn't want that on their card? It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And that's the only little bit of waste we've got. So again, I'm going to pop that in my little embellishments. And I think they like more like country style. But look at that perfect bow. And if you want, people that add these with glue dots, and glue dots, they're great, but I likes to add a tiny little bit of tear and tape from across here, and then once you get to here and peel your back off, you can scoot it into the centre, and once that bow is then put on your project and you've got how you want it, it's going to get stuck there and in the centre perfectly. And then if you want to mess around with your tails and you only want them, like that or something, you can add a glue dot behind the back of each tail to keep it in position. But isn't that beautiful? Love it. Right, that's going in my embellishment kit. And yeah, isn't that beautiful? So, yeah, I always use tear and tape. It seems to last longer. It stays on your bows a lot nicer. And I'm going to do a triple one now, using this gorgeous, gorgeous organza ribbon. This is not Stampin' Up. This was gifted to me off this roll by the gorgeous Georgie Burns. I love her. And on here, there is 25 metres. She had these from her local shop. I don't think it's got a website. For £1.80. £1.80. I certainly wouldn't complain about paying £1.80 for 25 metres of this gorgeous stuff. And you can colour this stuff in with your blends. Absolutely. I'm going to cut a piece off. Let's show you first quickly. Let's pop these to one side for a moment. I'm on a ball today, girls. I've just done a video for the Make and Take wins as well, and I've posted that. This is one of the new blends that are coming out, and this is called Pineapple Crush, and it's absolutely gorgeous, and I mean gorgeous. And you can colour your ribbons with these. And with the blends, they dry really quickly. That's just the outer piece. You can even colour this beautiful ribbon all the way through. And the more you go over, the darker it becomes. And you're leaving, stain it right through. If you pop that now against a piece without, look at that, and you can see then if there's any bits that need touching up. It's not long enough for a bow, but isn't that a beautiful colour? Isn't that a beautiful yellow? That is gorgeous. Got a little bit on my fingers. But yeah, and this now is, that's dry already, so you don't have to wait long with the blends. You can use your markers as well, but it takes a little bit longer, and you could also use your heat tool to colour it in. But that is the organza ribbon, and Stampin' Up! Do a thinner one, which is beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. So let's make a big bow, and I'm going to keep it attached to the roll. I might even spread these a little bit wider. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 holes. You can have this. You can make a little bow that, if you want a tiny wee bow, you can make it that small if you want. I'm going to stick to this width. Keeping it attached to the roll. You will need a fair bit because I'm going to wrap 3 times. So keep it in this hand and wrap once, twice, 3 times. And because it's all loose and I think, oh, that's a really long tail, just let go of one end and pull. Grip it at the bottom again. Tuck it under, over the top. Now fetch this tail under and this under through the hole and pull. And while it's on here, like I'm saying, and once you've pulled, there's no moving it, but then you can take this off and you can separate these gorgeous, gorgeous, you can get your fingers in there. Separate these beautiful bows. And then do the same on this side. A little bit awkward because I got fat fingers. Oops. See, I told you I got really fat fingers, but pull one way. And the inner one then will come out this way. Or you could, well, you want it matching really, so. So pull to one side. I think I should have made it slightly wider. But they sell these on Amazon. They're about £4. And in the US dollars, I'd say that's about $5, $6. Oops! Oh, this one really didn't want to stay closed. Right, I'm going to open this a bit wider. If I can get it undone. There we go. Right, I'm going to put these right on. Oh, blimey, they're in tight. Right. I'm going to put these on the 2 biggest ones. I'm not bothered about the tails this time, so wrap it round once, twice, and if you need more, pull while it's loose. Tighten it again, wrap it around the 3rd time, tuck it under, over the top, pull this tail across. Wrap it under and pull it really tight. Take it off your loop now. That's a nice big bow for a wedding card. I'm going to just slightly angle these. That's a bit too much of an angle. That's better. And when I do it on the roll, see, I can just roll it back up and save that for another project. I like to tuck mine away, but this is a fresh roll, so I just tuck it down the side so it doesn't flap about. That's the only bit of waste I've got, which you don't mind. I love it. I do like watching the girls make bows, but they hack off way too much and waste a lot of material. It's different, like, I wouldn't say it was different, no. So just separate those bows. And you're going to whack in great big bow then. Would be look perfect on a gift box or on a wedding card. Just play about with it now and get your bows and balance them out how you want them. And how pretty does that look? Oops. There we go. There's the triple bow. Isn't that lovely? Oh, that is so pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, you can add a glue dot. I would actually use my tearing tape and, like I say, squash it in the centre. Add a glue dot behind each piece if you want to position it on your card so it keeps it fanned out. But yeah, isn't that gorgeous? I'm not the best bow maker in the world. There are loads of bow maker videos out there. Trust me, just type in bow makers, how to use a bow maker. And different types of bows. But there's the large one. Beautiful big rhinestone now there in the middle. Let's have a look. Take one of these. Pop that right in the centre. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous bow. Absolutely stunning. So we've done 1, 2 and 3. I'm just going to, let's have a look what colours we've got here. Look at this. And again, gifted by the lovely Georgie. And these colours are so close to Stampin' Up! Colours. Amazing. And this is doesn't say the width. Oh, 6mm, which is about 3/8 of an inch. Oh, actually, no, it's about 1/4 of an inch. Yes, 1/4 of an inch. So grab a couple of these. Take down our bow. And like I'm saying, that I'm going to make a really small one with this one. I'm just going to leave it that distance apart. Again, I'm keeping that onto the roll. Just wrap it round once, tuck it under, pull it through. This tail then fetch it across. I think I need a little bit more, so loosely pull it till you've got the right tail distance. Pull it under. This tail goes this hand, cross them over, tuck them under. As you get close now, I know it's tiny little stuff in it. Line it up in the centre and pull it really tight. And look, you've even got those little bows that look like that. So cute. That across the corner of a card. Let's just say, for instance, the corner of this gorgeous card. Isn't that lovely? So cute. But if you want to manipulate your tails, this is the time to do it. I just twist and tuck. Twist and tuck. And there's a tiny little bow. But I think this ribbon's a little bit too fat for that. But I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep this. for a card. Like I say, if you want the pendented ends, always fold up and then cut that way. Yeah, let's see. Oh, this is a bit too small. I'm stingy. Always fold up and then away from yourself. And there's those tiny pendented ends. Everybody's squinting at the screen now, wondering what's going on. But there's a nice tiny little bow. This is the card off Taylor, I'll show you later. But look, that would look lovely on there, or something like that. But that's a tiny bow. Let me get some more of this beautiful. Look how tiny these make. You know, we love our... I actually adore my baker's twine. Linen thread. Perfect for these. Pull it tight. Look how tiny you can make these bows. And I haven't even gone down to the smallest one, but perfect. Absolutely perfect. There we go. Like I say, that's the only bit of waste I've got if you keep it attached to the roll. Well, I hope this has been informative enough for you all. It's just basically, let me show you nice and slow again. And if you want to keep rewinding, you can do, to get this bit right. So this is the side you're going to hold on to. You hold the first peg, wrap it round, pass it under. And if you've got too much, pull it back and keep pulling until you've got the length you want for your tail. Take the bottom one, cross it over, make a loop, pull it through and tie. Line up your, whoops, let me put it back on. Line up your bow in the centre and then pull it really tight. And then you can just manipulate your tails how you want them. Trim them off. And like I'm saying, I always leave it attached to the roll if I can. When I used to have all my ribbons over this end of the room. But that's the only bit of waste I got now. There's your perfect little bow made. I could make them all day long with this thing. Look how perfect it is. So you've got an even smaller one. Tiny tinies. Let me get my other. There's my large triple one. So you get your triple one, teeny weeny ones, tiny teeny ones, your double bow, larger bow. I did this on the bow maker as well. There we have it. You got tiny singles, you get a double and a triple. So there's your little bow maker, £4 from the range or from Hobbycraft. And if you're in the US or Canada, you probably get them on Amazon for about $6, $7. So, well, I hope you enjoyed and it was informative enough and you got the hang of it. And don't forget, with your organza ribbon, you can change any colour you want. So thanks for watching. A thumbs up if you enjoyed. Please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future videos, which I tend to post every single day. And thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye.